Hello, so this is an Arsenal sam7sfk, the sam7 series that Arsenal makes. It's a side folder, that's what the SF stands for, and the K is the short barrel edition. This is my first video, so you guys can kind of take it easy on me, hopefully. The quality is crap. You guys saw me just sneak the safety on there, that's okay. So, yeah, I was covering up the serial numbers earlier. Now, it seems like a little bit over paranoid. I don't know why people do that. I just thought I would be a little paranoid too. Maybe people are like, I don't know, reporting guns stolen or something like that. So anyhow, mainly getting into this video because there's not many videos at all about this gun. So just real quick, like I say, you guys take it easy on me. I don't have a YouTube channel, anything like that. I'm not a professional YouTuber. But there's some things I would have liked to have known about this gun prior to buying it. I'm very happy with it, and everything is as I expected, but I was kind of taking my chance. What in the heck is this on the end of it? This is basically just an extension. It makes the gun 16.2 inches. It's an 8.5 inch barrel. So by law, you have to have a tax stamp to own this rifle, except for they put this on here, which makes it 16.2, I believe. This is one of the things I was wondering about. Is it a fixed, was it, you know, it's screwed on, but is it fixed? And it is. They put pins and they put a couple little welds. Looks like you could easily grind those off if you wanted to and take this off and screw whatever you wanted to on there, but at that point you'd be carrying around a felony because you need to have a tax stamp in order to remove that. So I like the gun. I didn't plan on removing it or getting a tax stamp, but that is one good thing about buying this gun. I believe you can apply for the tax stamp after owning the gun, and then you can remove that. You will have to check and make sure that's true or correct. But anyhow, so that is screwed on. There's some pins there with some little welds. I went with the Picatinny rail. I think I said that right. Been saying it for years. Nobody's ever corrected me. So anyhow, if you're buying this to put a grip on here, just know that you won't be able to put a vertical grip because the way the AK magazine rocks in, so you won't be able to put your grip vertically. Now, one thing you can do is put it on the side, and it looks really cool, and it's pretty effective as far as, you know, if you're wanting to shoot off the hip or something, but, you know, not many people really does that, so it does feel kind of awkward to be using that while, you know, you're looking through the sights. So, with that said, there was another video out there that it was talking about, what was it talking about? I just honestly can't remember. Oh yeah, the safety. I just took the safety off. This will break in over time. It's really hard to put it from fire to safe. It was really hard the first time when I got the gun, but it seems like it's getting a little easier now. I'm right-handed, so that doesn't really affect me a bit. But something else, I heard that these were pretty hard at first. Mine has just been, you know, smooth as butter the entire time. The sights, I would have liked to have seen a little bit of detail about the sights, because it's not your standard AK sight. You don't see this a lot on AK-47s. Now, this been, you know, AK-47, quote unquote. That's your close quarter combat or spray and pray type situation, I would assume. And that's your regular sight. So, yeah, if you're planning on getting the grip, just save yourself some money and you can get the regular handguard. Now, I like the way this looks, so it didn't bother me too bad. And you can still put your lasers, flashlight, if you want to do something like that. I bought this gun intending on leaving it basically just the way it is. I would have liked to put a grip vertically, but the reason why, if you're wondering, because this gets extremely hot. I mean, after like probably, I don't know, 30 to 40 rounds, one magazine or 1.5, depending on what you're running, this gets really hot, so you kind of got to hold it by the magazine, which I'll do a shooting video here in a minute. You'll probably see me holding it in properly, because you're supposed to put your hand here, never hold a gun by the magazine. I kind of tend to hold it there, so it's whatever works for you. Hopefully it doesn't cause a malfunction. I think about hit all this. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just drop it in the comments. I assume YouTube will like send me an email or something saying somebody has a question, and I'll reply to it if I see it. I'm not going to go into detail about the gun. You know, it's milled receiver and all that. There's plenty of information about that. I just wanted to hit a couple things about this actual Gambit deal that they put on here. It's actually the sam7sfk-80. So that's basically the same thing as an SBR, but with this extension. Why they're cheaper by $400, I honestly don't know. It's the exact same gun from my understanding. If I'm wrong, please let me know. So I'm going to set the phone up here and take a couple shots. Prop you up against the M4 here. Now, I hope I hit some targets, but it's more the idea of just letting you kind of hear the gun and just see it in action. Everybody wants to do a review about a gun, but they never shoot the gun. That's kind of aggravating. Work with me here. I'm trying to get it set up. Let me aim it down a little bit. I think that'll work. Okay, let me grab the gun and a magazine. Now, a little bit about this while I'm grabbing this magazine. It seems like with the Tapco, it wants to hang up just a little bit. When you put the magazine in and you go to rack it, it just wants to hang up a little bit, but it's not like a really big deal. You just take it and push it forward. With the Bulgarian magazines, I have not had any issues. It runs flawless. It's like butter. I don't know if butter is a good term to use for your firearm. It's very smooth. So let me grab I've got it on my head, safety glasses, hearing protection. I'll try to keep an eye on you. I hope the concussion or repercussion, the shockwave or the blast doesn't knock the phone over. I don't think it will. You always want one more. Right when you get in the groove of things, it seems like. Anyhow,